What's up, everyone? Thanks for stopping by my channel, Esteemed Queen and Mentality. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that way you get to know when I post all my tea talks. I have missed y'all. It's been crazy. This, as you can see right behind me, what I've been up to. So I don't know, like I just been busy. That's all I know. Outside of that, I hope everyone is doing well. I'm gonna try to see if I can stick to a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday routine in between me actually running my school, as well as me working on me and my son's business venture together, on top of me also opening up Open Hearts and Free Spirits for my coaching practice. So it's been a bit busy, but you know, I like to be productive. For anyone who has ever been in that cycle of self-discovery, you exploring more about yourself, learning how to master understanding yourself, you will definitely understand how sometimes you really can get lost in time and lost in things. And sometimes it helps us. It definitely helps us. And at the same time, on the other hand, I guess you could say, it definitely helps give you time to, I guess, you know, just give your time, you give your soul, like your time gives your soul and your mind time to catch up. Say that 5 times fast. But needless to say, go ahead and get your water, get your wine, get whatever it is that you sipping on, get it and bring it close, child. All my church announcements is down below. You want to see all the good stuff that me and my pet child be putting together, definitely look at the links in the church announcement section down below. Now, this tea talk I want to have really fast with y'all. It's not even really fast, but it's just the fact that I've been trying to write a treatment for this topic, I don't know, for the longest, maybe since the time frame since my last video. And so every time I keep trying to like record it, it's just like I'm not feeling it. And so now I'm in a place where I'm sitting in my lane. I think I come to a conclusion on how to put it. You know, sometimes we want to say things where it will help us be able to help others, when sometimes it's just really need to be a message to be able to help your own ass, right? So check this out. As time goes on, you're learning different crafts. I'm studying different things. I'm opening my mind to different foods and spices and cultures and locations and things to do. And you know how you come across people who, I don't want to say bring something to the table, because we need to talk about the opposite. We need to talk about them folks. Okay, we need to talk about them folks that, you know, they eat on their lap and not on the table. They bring nothing to the table because they eat out of their lap. This conversation is kind of interesting because a lot of times people remain eating, you know, they remain doing what they do, or remain eating out their lap versus off the table with a napkin and some utensils, because, you know, it's one thing for you to get up today and it didn't work out, right? And you tried and you tried and you tried. It didn't work out. Today just was not the day and why for it to work out for you. But you go 2 weeks down the line, and little do you know, that little inkling that you have in you still motivates you to actually go and try and master it, you know, and not even master it. I'm gonna tell you how I tell my students, you know, grades A through C is you know, it helps describe if you're understanding something or not. All right. Now, you know, that low C to that F lets it be known that you're not understanding. You're not calling out when you need help. You're not advocating for yourself properly, where you need that push, that encouragement, you know, that slow understanding, so then that way you can catch the hell up to everybody else. When you don't speak on those things, if you choose to continue to be around toxic people, places, and things, then guess what? All you will hear from them folks is harps. It's always something. It's never I did anything. It's never it's not even a thing of they can't do it. You know, I really feel like you just talking about something but not putting no actions behind it. Is you just wishing. You're not working, you're wishing. And a lot of wishing folks will sit around folks who work and get things done, and they will sit there and just be like, you know, how do you do it? How do you do it? How do you do it? And it's just like, I would love to tell you the long 25-year come up it took for me to be as popular with the things that I do now. But guess what? You can't escape, you can't neglect, you can't abandon, you cannot ignore the fact that I had to put in the work, right? And when you put in the work, you find little to less time having to complain, because your motivation is not going to allow you to complain. It's going to allow you to be more victorious in you accomplishing what you're setting yourself out to get done. You know, when you actually put in the work and you understand perseverance is needed for you to be able to continue on, to continue to be greatness and progress, it takes work. And the more we use our hands for something that's going to help us build and grow, and the less we use them on trying to pull people's strings and make a song and don't even know how to work their instrument, you'll be better off. You know, I don't know how anyone else and how it is in their state, but where I'm at in North Carolina, panhandling is to an ultimate high. And the gag is, the oxymoron of it is I live in a city-like area, city, right? Which means there's buildings, there's businesses, there's now hiring signs in their front windows. Okay, Taco Bell, Home Depot, Walmart, Ollie's, Gabe's, Firehouse Subs, the animal shelter. There's a lot of fucking things that you can do, and yet you rather stand in the median, damn near risking your life in traffic, just to haul off and take $1 from someone who worked hard for their money. And if they see that they can continue to get what they can get in that state, they will always be having a symphony moment with you. No, I'm not giving you my hard-earned money for you to stand out here on the median where you got 25, 40, 50 jobs sitting around you, and you can go in there. Not only that, but they got AC, they got heat, they probably feed you if you work long enough during the day. I just don't get the math of it. All right, I don't get the math of it. You know, anytime it becomes something of repetition that you're continuing to experience the same things, and yet you're still the only one that's the denominator of the situation, there's no time for you to have this little sentimental moment. It's time for you to grow up. Sometimes it's not fun and it hurts. But when you stop feeling sorry for yourself, if you stop having pity for yourself, you know, that will help you take you further. For instance, I used to be a person that's like that, especially with the fact of everyone pretty much knows who has been a part of this channel for a while. I suffer with severe depression. And sometimes my MIA is behind that. It's because of that. But needless to say, the times I'm really, really busy, like how I've been, of course, I have a lot to talk about, but in the midst of that, I'm hoping that you're able to receive the message in what I'm saying. You know, at some point in time, you have to understand when you fall, yeah, it hurts, but you don't have to, you know, dwell in self-pity. I know a great way to help you understand that, so you can get up faster and you can move on faster. You don't have to worrying about what kind of band-aid you need to put on your boo-boo. The bottom line is no one's perfect. We all fall. I fall in flat shoes, child. You will think it's the heels. You'll think it's the stilettos. You'll think it's the flip-flops. It's the sneakers. I literally fall in sneakers. But you know what? I ain't perfect. I just walk slower and pay attention a little bit more. It's okay. I'm great at not being perfect. I'm happy that I am not perfect. And what I'm even more happy about is the fact of I can take that idea and realize that it's okay to make mistakes just as well as okay to have a moment when you're down. But please, I'm telling you, get back up. The ones who want to play the HARP game, hey, it's always the same thing. They don't want to work. They don't want to apply themselves. They don't want to be motivated. They don't care to hear anything motivating other than you're giving them what they want, and they're able to skip out on the work. Leave them. Leave them. Because at the end of the day, one thing about people with that HARP mentality, that eat out of their lap mentality, is the fact of it's not going to change. It's almost like a scam. It's almost like a pyramid scheme, it's a Ponzi scheme. It's like they're going to keep saying the same things because they know they'll get something out of you. It's just like if you were to keep feeding a stray animal. Like my therapist says, when you feed a stray animal, what's going to keep happening? They're going to keep coming back. You keep feeding their sob stories, what's going to happen? They're going to keep coming back. So at some point in time, you're going to feel not just tired, but ultimately drained. Because guess what? You're carrying and you're listening to something you have absolutely nothing to do with. Because guess what? You don't eat out of your lap, and you damn sure know that you eat at a table. So moving forward this week, just be careful what you give your attention to, your energy to, your vibe to. Be careful what you say and put into existence and have affirmations for. Don't speak negativity. Okay? Embrace positivity and healthy affirmations. Keep your head looking nice. You'll be all right. So, y'all tell me down below, how do y'all feel about it? Y'all tell me. As always, I enjoy talking to you all. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell down below. And that way you get to know when I post all my tea talks. And until Wednesday,